Radio Rahim with the pretty boy,
my brother.
Anthony Taylor. This has got to be maybe the most rewarding fight of your career.
Absolutely. You know, I wouldn't say this victory was a reward, but sharing the ring with everybody in the past, from Idris Virgo to Ashley Rexu to everybody, was a reward, because I'm one of the few percentages in the world who's willing to step in that ring and sacrifice some life for all the fans and audience out there.
We saw an arena that was almost 100% Salt Papi. That didn't faze you from the beginning. You looked like you were having fun in there. What were you feeling when you were hearing them chant his name?
Man, I'm used to this. I've been going on the roads in Dublin, Ireland since 2016, so I'm used to fighting in front of 20 to 25,000 crowds of their homeland coming in as the bad guy. I'm used to it. It doesn't faze me. That's all energy for me, and there's no pressure on me. It's more pressure on the guy who's from the area.
We know Salt Papi was one of the fan favorites. He still is.
Yes.
If he had won tonight, people would have written you off. It would have been like, all right, Anthony Taylor, you know, just a lot of talk, not a lot bringing to the ring. What made you know that tonight you could meet this challenge and be victorious?
Well, a lot of confidence is bestowed from my coaches and teammates on me, knowing that they have 100% confidence in me. That really builds my confidence overall, and that boosts the morale. So I want to say thank you, AJ McKee, the Baby Slice, and Antonio McKee, and Andy Sotelo, my videographer, for having faith in me, and my teammates. But I just feel great because I have a great team behind me, and it helps when you got the best MMA fighter in the world who's a left-handed. So it helps prepare for this fight.
Right next door on the other side of this wall, Salt Papi is going through something you have experienced. He knows now what it's like to lose when he thought he would win. He knows now what it's like to feel like he let fans down.
Yes.
What would you say to him if you could speak to him right now?
Look, man, keep your head up. You can't, all you can do is go forward instead of backward. There's no way you can go backwards. Keep your head high, keep training hard, and keep getting those victories, man. Eventually we'll end up meeting, you know, coming across paths again.
Everybody thought that you'd probably walk him down. I'm sure that's what he was expecting. That's the kind of fight he seemed to prepare for. You threw him a curveball. There was a lot of defense in there, a lot of movement. Was that really what you thought his Achilles heel was?
Well, you know, a lot of people were like, oh, he just comes forward. He's not going to do anything. He's going to try and walk me down. That's your game plan that you think I'm going to do. I'm going to be different, you know, so I'm going to become different with a different approach. I knew that he was a counter puncher, and me just walking into the punches is not going to help. So I had to make him be more of the aggressor, and then I become the counter puncher. People
are surprised, like, by the power it seemed like he had, especially in previous fights. Is he hit hard? Yeah, he is very hard. You know, he has a good straight left. And if you don't watch out, you can get hit and knocked out. I think these fans are going to be screaming for a rematch. They want to see Papi get another shot at it. Now, I think you've won a lot of fans tonight. Can we see this one more time? Yeah, absolutely. If you do, let's go in the Philippines, baby. I want to come to the Philippines this time. Oh, you really do like being the villain. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Let's go to the Philippines. Let's make it happen. All right, so lastly, like you say, you can't take a step back. You took a big step forward. Yes, sir. I hope Salt Papi is the next step. Assuming that you're able to accomplish again what you accomplished tonight, what's the future look like for Anthony Taylor? Slim next. If he wants to go, then Logan Paul. Logan Paul. All right. All right. Now, we saw a little dust up ringside with Tommy Fury and Idris. What happened there? I don't know, man. You know, I think that fight is a really good fight. Tommy Fury versus Idris Virgo. They're both undefeated fighters, 13-0 and I believe 8-0. I mean, why not? Let them go for it. Did you see any of the fight? I didn't get to see it. I was too busy like celebrating, like the Ultimate Warrior. You know, but man, I think it's a great fight. I know you got history with both of those guys. Who wins that fight? Personally, Idris. I think Idris will tire him with the body shot. Maybe we can put them on the undercard of you and Salt Papi too. Look, man, that's a fight. That's the main event itself. You know, I'm going to give that credit. That's a real main event. All right, I think you got a main event coming yourself, man. Absolutely. Excellent performance tonight. Great fight. Thanks for the time. Radio Rahim with pretty boy, Anthony Taylor. Yes.